Ladies and gentlemen, Victor Allen's New Sports, written and directed by the bald-headed black man, the ones that the ladies have nicknamed Sexual Chocolate. Here's Vic.
Wait, Mario.
He's going to do, I heard there's a rumor that Vic's going to be in the new body edition of the ESPN. He's going to do his nude page.
That's right. I'm about to raise my shirt up. I'm about to raise it up.
Show him, Vic, the pack.
I'm going to break it off or something.
Go ahead, Vic. Take it off. Go ahead. Come on.
Baby. Look at it.
Wait, you got to twitch. Wait.
This is terrible. Now I got a cramp. I got a butt cramp right now. You guys ever have a butt cramp?
Never.
You've never had a butt cramp?
No, I didn't know your butt could get cramped.
You got two big muscles in your butt. Maybe you do.
Oh, maybe I don't.
We can talk about it after the show.
Maybe I don't.
We can check you out.
You had a butt cramp before?
Yeah.
How do you get a butt cramp? By doing squats?
No, just by having your butt out of shape.
Wait a minute. You want me to count the ways?
Would you mind if I...
Yes, I would. By the way.
Wait a minute. DeVoe.
I've had cramp all in my thighs.
You ain't never had a cramp in your butt?
No. Oh, come on.
You just had one of those virgin butts.
Okay, I want you to go ask.
That must be painful, though, to have it right in your butt. You can't sit down, huh?
Let me say this.
What?
Athletes, I'm pretty sure, get what they call cramps in the butt.
I'm sure because
a lot of people with back pain get a muscle spasm too.
Yeah,
and that too.
Thank you. I just wanted to bring it real.
Wait, Max said, "Don't ask me, Miss D." Okay, I won't.
We glad your ass don't hurt.
Well, you know what? We started off the day trying to stay happy-go-lucky. It was a struggle. And then when we did the pre-show, we were talking a little bit about the Trayvon Martin case, the whole thing, and what happened in Leimert Park. And then we went over and got some spirit and some nice music. And then we went to Dougie Fresh, raise our spirits. But then I'm about to drop something on you because I don't know if you're going to get happy or you're going to get sad. But all I know is that the topic is going to be sports, nudity versus religion. Statues versus pictures, because there is some. I'm just saying. I'm saying controversial and beyond. That's all I can call. I couldn't come up with another. I had to
your visual aids are looking pretty.
That's his new visual. And by the way, you need to come up with a new intro.
You know what?
I was trying to say earlier.
Now ain't it the ones who never bring no intro?
I'm saying, you got new visual.
How come? You know what?
I don't want to know. Yes, you do. Please don't tell me.
Because everybody knows that when you, especially in our group, who's multi-talented, right?
But you do it so
well. If we
knew
a new intro, shouldn't DeVoe write and produce the new intro?
Okay.
DeVoe, you want to answer that question?
And she has beats to play around with. Why can't you write and produce some intro?
Okay, I can, but I just thought you did.
See, now you ain't talking shit.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, your voice get all high.
I'm not criticizing.
No, you could do a new intro.
All right, I'll do a new
Everybody,
intro.
in fact, why don't we have people do intros?
Now we got an assignment. Okay.
Yeah, see, that's what you get.
Mac talk about yes, PMC talking about
This is wrong. All right, you guys.
Okay, here we go.
This
is going to be interesting because
we do, Mario. Collab.
Let's fuck up big sports.
It's already done. I told you guys already do this. I do apologize for the bad language during my sports segment. That's going to not be edited out of this.
PMC said kumbaya.
Yeah, kumbaya.
Spread the love.
I mean, I can't believe it. Damage control. This is a riot in this room right now. This is a damn riot. Okay, let me put it down to you this way. Just recently, they have the ESPN The Body. Was you here last week when we covered that, DeVoe? No, you probably wasn't. It was I
was here last week.
Well, a special issue that dealt with nudity of the athletes being in ESPN The Body issue, which is out or coming out.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's big time.
You've done this before, too.
Yeah, I've done it before. Well, this time, I always say there's always this place where you're going to affect people. And right now, there's a tennis pro. Her name, I may kill it right now, Netska Radwanska, dropped by the Catholic Youth Group for immoral behavior. So
she's a bad Catholic girl. I like them.
They seem to be the freaks.
Those bad Catholic girls.
Right. Now I'm gonna read this while you guys just carefully play tiddlywinks in the background.
I did go to Catholic school.
See, I knew this. I knew it was going. You see what happens? You see what happens? You see what they do?
Mario. Victor's trying to do his piece. Why are you tripping?
I can't help but trip when you got sports nudity. You got a naked woman on the screen. And DeVoe talking about her Catholic school experience. That's enough to make anybody lose focus.
No, wait. No, see, I'm going to give you time because I think you guys are already wound up. And I think, DeVoe, you're going to be in the opposite side of Mario's opinion on this.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Okay. Rwanska was criticized by Catholic groups when the nude but not explicit photos debuted last week. The pics were a major story in the predominantly Catholic country. It's a shame, because this country, of course, is Poland. It's a shame that someone, this was a reference, and I won't say the name, of a particular clergyman, in Poland, who has declared their love for Jesus is now promoting the mentality of men looking at women as a thing rather than a child of God worthy of respect and love.
I'm respecting her totally.
It continues, and quotes, if she meets a man who she can truly love and establish a happy family and raise Catholic children, then she would probably have to hide these pictures from relatives. That's where my question goes to. DeVoe, I'm going to hit you first now.
I just have to say, PMC said I used to play tennis.
They're kind of big on
well
guilt.
Impressed by the picture, Victor. He said it makes him want to go back to the courts. Anyway, I think that is actually foolish, absolutely foolish, that she has to hide the pictures from family. You know what I mean? She's a celebrity as it is.
Okay, now, very good point. But I'm going to a direction on this because it's really sports nudity versus religion. Now, everybody's going to jump on the Catholic thing. We already know that. There's a history. That's a given. That's a history there. They had the insurrection, they had all this stuff. We got it. Now, I'm trying to take it to another level because I see a picture here. When this woman gets older and have children, do you think she's going to regret this, DeVoe?
I particularly want to say no, she's not. She's going to be able to explain to them that this is not a nasty picture. Okay, mommy is not showing any parts. Okay. All right, you know what I mean?
Even if she was.
Shut up.
It would be nasty.
Max said wait for her upcoming video, Bad Catholic Girls Go Crazy.
Yeah, Catholic girls in trouble.
And PMC talking about, yes, why hide them? Be proud. Oh, my God.
No, wait a minute, DeVoe.
She's a Christian.
DeVoe. I'm going here.
But, okay, all right, let's get back to the other end. I can see someone conservative feeling that way,
right,
Victor, but I don't think she's going to feel that way because she did the picture.
She looks good?
Yes.
Okay, she proud?
I think she's very proud, and I think she's going to be one to change the mode.
Right.
Go, girl.
Okay, now you hit that side of it as a woman speaking on behalf of being someone who has the rights to demonstrate, express herself in this country, right? Yes. Regardless of religion. You enjoy that right?
Well, oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, now you're in Poland. What do?
Move.
Freeze up.
Move. Meet a nice American man. Come to Los Angeles.
Oh, my God.
Come to Los Angeles.
But the truth of the matter is, it's rare anybody in Poland is going to want to do this just because of the mentality that they've been under.
They got some Polish freaks.
They're closer to their religion, I think.
Yeah, but there's always a freak in the bunch.
Well, there she is. Or not.
Why see now? Okay. See why you calling her freak?
Because she's a freak of nature. I'm not saying a freak of sex.
Why is she a freak of nature?
Because her clan or her people that she's from, the tribe, they wouldn't do this, right?
That's what they
ordinarily.
say.
What about
she's like the first to have really broke the mold, right?
What do you
I don't know that. That's
because we have internet, we know that she's
I'm just saying, because usually they just have some hidden shit in the closet.
But wait, PMC said, but nudity is more accepted in Europe. That's true. That's very true.
Let's see some more nudity.
But in Polish, I don't know. Maybe.
Well, we're in L.A. It's accepted. And DeVoe has produced many a nude.
I have not.
She has produced many a nude show.
Victor,
she brought over.
This. I would never take that shot.
She's even had Vic be damn near nude and shit.
Did you have Vic? That's fashion. That's not.
Oh, whatever.
Different.
Whatever.
Oh, my
I'm just saying, did you not have Victor damn near nude? I'm going to let all the dirt come out.
Yep. I was damn near nude.
So I think it's beautiful.
And he and all the women in the audience loved it. Okay.
So there is a different understanding out here.
Some of them, I've seen the dancers, and some of the men enjoyed it too. I'm sure.
That's just wrong. That's just wrong. Now wait a minute. I got this side of it because we're not done yet. Because I know historically I know Mario. He's very entrenched in what they call the history and what it means to have what they call art reflect life. When nudity reflects life and it's put in an art in a cultural way,
it's art.
I'm saying
when you gonna get nude? We want to see some DeVoe titties.
Okay, I apologize. I apologize for his use of the word,
maybe
the anatomy.
I'm just saying DeVoe, no, she appreciates being desirable. I'm just saying DeVoe has come in here with sports outfits and had the belly button thing, had the midriff out.
Yeah.
She did.
I have.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not afraid of my body.
Okay. Oh.
PMC said, Vic, you mean some soft porn? What's going on? Max.
I'm afraid of my body.
Have a nude picture getting ready to post.
This is
Donkey Dong of
You know what,
Howard
DeVoe?
Townsend. Okay, all right, go ahead. I'll stop reading the
That's
chat
right.
room.
I'm glad she ain't afraid.
I know, she's not.
But
She's
go,
not.
okay, but Vic, that's
Now,
wonderful.
But
Now-
Victor's in the middle of his speech.
Wait a
Hush.
minute, that's okay. I'm never going to get my speech out. It's not supposed to be a speech.
Not
It's really-
speech, not speech.
Not
but,
speech.
you know.
That's right. Keep directing. Snatching victory from the jaws.
I have no. First of all, the true
Okay, how
sports
about
fanatics already turned the channel. They've already turned the channel and say, Victor, you're responsible for directing this. How come it goes over this craziness? We're serious about your sports, and we're trying to keep this in sports, but I'm relating sports nudity as being a new frontier because the edge is being pushed. And also, let me say this. I'm not quite sure all the youthful Poland groups, feel exactly the same way as
old school.
as the old school. I'm just
agree.
saying,
Yeah.
there's a grind that goes on in every culture that likes to get out and express themselves.
And usually, the new generation, usually,
Right.
across
But-
the board, right? They all try to be a little more
Okay.
daring than their parents.
But if you were to
Boom.
see a statue with a camel toe, would that make you think their parents were freaks?
Wait a minute.
I'm just
Wait a
saying,
minute,
like an
stop.
old ass nasty statue.
Now, wait a minute.
If you get to see some old ass nasty
Let me-
statues,
wait a minute,
some
don't say-
old paintings, just freakadelic paintings from the days, just busting everything loose.
Wait a minute, let me say
and you
this.
say, "Damn, what were y'all doing?"
Let me ask
No
you.
wonder
Let me ask you something. This is cold. Let me ask you, DeVoe. Do you have an affinity for what they call the history, where it's not just art, that statues, especially usually nude, are greater than
The person.
the image that they're showing of the body? Do you
Yes.
do you ignore all of that?
Never.
Never. So you
do
are
a
but
nude statue.
wait, wait a minute.
Nude
Shut
DeVoe.
up, Mario.
I'll do a nude DeVoe. It'll be my first time with some clay.
Wait a minute. I want to know the difference of this. This is it. This is the part. Now, I know you guys are going to have a rough time because
Wait,
you got...
PMC said our parents are bigger freaks than we were.
Okay.
Okay.
They just kept it in the closet.
Right.
They didn't have the internet. Go ahead.
Now, this is what I'm saying. I want you guys to pose your argument as to why this picture, which represents art, is supposed to be not considered, and this statue is somewhere in Poland, it's not considered to be nudity,
Right.
and in a desire
Right.
to see a woman.
The B cup.
Right.
What makes this different? Not for the obvious reasons that we
That's
know,
an ass.
it's a history of it.
Right.
What makes this person here? Because I think
Tony
everybody
Boney.
makes it more art than roll up.
Not a doggone thing to answer that question, Victor. Nothing. And this will be her perfect excuse to her children when she shows to show them that she took pictures with a tennis ball. I mean, with tennis balls. She can show them that and say,
Wait a
"See,
minute.
honey."
Now who's excited?
I'm just saying.
No, this is your area,
art
huh?
is art, right?
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so that but you know why? You know what the problem is?
No.
Men.
Tell 'em.
That's men. That's the
dick.
problem.
It's dick.
You know what I mean? They want to keep their women down and suppressed, but they want to
On
put a
their knees.
statue of a naked woman pushing out her chest and her boom
Ooh.
boom all at the same time.
Yes.
And yet this poor little girl is taking a picture and she's all pulled in. You're not seeing none of that.
No, do her too.
DeVoe, can I ask you a question?
Did I get off the
Yeah,
track?
I
you
don't
did.
know, but
Yeah, you
whatever.
did get way off the track. Let me say this. Let me.
I'm
before I
getting
go-
the cramp.
Wait a minute. Now, DeVoe, have traveled to Europe, right?
Yes.
And you have seen and witnessed the art on display, statues and
Naked.
otherwise, right?
Naked.
Never had to put a question because you were more reading in the history of it,
Well,
right?
well, not. I mean, you know
They
what?
have naked men too.
Right.
Nobody.
That's what-
I'm about to say, and you know what? Their balls are eye level.
What?
Because they're all up here.
You mean
so
that-
when
I
you're
bet you
walking, you
noticed
see
that.
that.
I bet
to
you
me.
noticed that. How did
And
that make
can't-
you feel?
And uncomfortable. I said that earlier. I don't like it. But
I didn't even
my
notice
point,
it.
yeah. Anyway, but my point is that we are desensitized with this whole nudity, on statues, and yet you see someone posing like that, you got a problem with that. That's mixed messages, right?
I don't have a problem with it.
Let me ask you
I'm
this.
in the porn.
Now let me ask you this. Now, let me ask Mario, because Mario's gone already on this. We know that. I'm gonna
Thank
put him
you.
in a
I like
different
this statue. I wish I
don't.
could get a copy.
Wait a minute.
Thank you,
Put it in my
PMC.
garden.
Let me do this. Do we give a pass? I'm going to say this. We give a pass to those who have a large contribution to society. So whomever it is, male or female, if they were put in a statue or a picture frame and they did something substantial historically for their culture, for their group, or what have you, it would be accepted because of their contributions. Isn't that correct,
That's
Bo?
correct.
Yeah.
But if...
So I get to have a statue with like a really big dick?
Shut up, Mario.
I apologize.
Go ahead,
I apologize.
I just want to, if I have to have a statue.
Max
I
said
just
that
wanna-
is sick.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
wouldn't
You know
it be
what?
jacked up if they made a statue of you and then they put like a little dick on it?
Okay, you know what? I don't use those
Okay, I'm
terms.
just saying, let's get real, because I want to know about my legacy.
Yeah, no, wait a minute. Now, let me say this.
PMC
Is-
says she
is-
got a nice contribution.
Isn't it true also? I can never stay on point. I can never stay on point.
But you
Vic,
know,
tell the
I
truth.
see
You don't care
Marty.
about your statue of us in the news?
Dude, I don't
you
care
never
if you
thought
want to
about
see
it.
me. If you want to see me nude, historical for times, you got it.
I'm saying if they're going to do a statue of you
Yes.
in the nude, don't you
Historical.
want to have some say on the dick? I mean, are you going to... Because I'm just saying, I'm asking everybody, PMC,
See what I'm saying?
Mac, everybody man out there, if you're going to have a
I'm not even
historical statue...
concerned.
Max said right. Oh, no, no,
historical
he's right,
nude
PMC.
statue of you, wouldn't you be concerned about how they show your scrotum?
I would say this.
Well, I think they were going to put it small either way it goes. Either way
Why
it
do you
goes.
think that?
Because you don't
Miss
want it to
eye
be...
level.
Yeah, because you don't want it to be offensive.
Well, they make all
to
the
people.
Wait,
They have
maybe
one
little.
mode. They have one mode.
I
All
might be
you guys
offended
get
by
that one
little.
mode.
I might be offended by a little old penis on my statue. See, I'm just trying to say, y'all don't think about this.
Dang.
See,
Well,
if you were
Mac
about
is
to
cracking
die,
up.
if you
He
were
is
about to
cracking
die
up.
right now,
Okay.
and you knew they were going to do a nude statue,
Right.
men don't lie. You know you damn well would
Right.
care about the size
But
PMC
look,
of
said
the
he's
penis
not
on your
posing
statue.
for no statue.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you.
PMC, what if it's their idea? What if it's
Why?
just their imagination?
Let me tell you what I would
you
do.
still want a big penis on it.
If I had to go down the thought of Mario's track, and I'm not trying to,
Please,
I
no.
would sit there and have them put something underneath, carved in the stone, says not a shower but a grove. That's what I would do. Okay, I would say that. Okay, if I had to go there. Okay, so now let me just do this because I know you guys are going.
You don't want to put up the nasty
But I have
pictures.
one request. If they do make a statue of DeVoe, I want to have big boobs.
See, DeVoe, you agree. See,
I mean, you know.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
Just saying.
Everybody
I know.
want to pass whatever statue,
That-
and I don't want to have no fat belly and man tits.
Right.
So in my statue, I want a big dick and no man tits and no belly.
Okay,
I want a 6-pack.
Okay, I
That's
do
all
apologize. I apologize to those
You're the one that started
the
it.
ladies that have children in the room that are 28.
Then they should be
Okay.
at school.
All right, let me
Yeah,
let
so
me
be
do
cleaning
this.
house.
It's true that the statues to keep this around in sports because everybody's going, how does this relate with sports? And
It
I'm saying,
doesn't.
let me say what I think it's going to do. It's going
It
to happen.
does. It's all about sports.
Isn't it true that sports, whether it's leading with soccer or anything, is becoming such a celebrated thing to represent countries now, as it relates to how you recognize them? Because typically younger folks don't come in. They may be raised by their parents to say, let's go to church, let's go over here and learn the disciplines. You get older, you want to get in the grind. Hip hop has already went global. They use music as a way of having that togetherness across all ethnic barriers. Then sports is now becoming endemic as a way of being recognized to get yourself out of whether you're in poor conditions or not. So the easier track way is to go the place where you want to be like somebody else. And I'm saying, well, if that's the case, with the photo bombs we got and everything that's going with media, isn't it going to that direction where will we look back on certain photos and will they have the legacy onto their own? The way we look at photos back in the day where they always had the plump
Yes,
women,
yes.
is that not coming to fruition, or do we got to wait for somebody to be a poor artist and a statue made up of them, wait 120 years, and then we celebrate them? Is that the way we're going to go?
Well, scary enough, that might be the way it's going to go.
Right.
But in a real world, or I mean a pretty world, a right world, I think.
Oh, pretty, which one is it? They ain't the same as you done spun that in a pretty world. I don't know that one.
In a pretty right world.
I tried to
In a pretty right
few
world.
of the inhabitants.
Pretty right world.
Right, now wait a minute. I understand. Now Mario has the question I'm going to ask. I'm going to compare photos, and then Mario, you're going to get the question. Would you rather see this photo? Sports is sexy, Mario, roll back up to the statue.
And just let me say this: PMC
Statue's
said
a bomb too.
everybody has a camera now, so that does make a difference, Victor.
Yeah, listen what I'm saying. I do agree. What I'm saying is Mario's going to look. He's done the comparison here.
I think this is a bomb statue.
Yeah, it is
camel toe on a statue.
Okay, I'm not talking about that part. I'm leaving that
I can't even
alone.
see your toes. Just
And
DeVoe,
anytime your
DeVoe,
nipples are pointing even
DeVoe.
vertical.
shut up. Just go scroll down to the second picture.
No,
Come
no,
on.
no,
Look at
DeVoe.
that camel toe.
He's not talking about toes.
DeVoe, you didn't get that. You just now. See, this what happened. She didn't even get what I was talking
Oh
about.
my God!
See, now she
God.
gets what I'm talking about.
I want you guys to do this. This is what I want you
I'm
to
saying,
do.
look at the statue. Look at the. Okay, all you dum dums. Sorry. Look at the pubic area. Look at the pubic. I'm circling it with my cursor right now.
Oh no!
This is it right here.
Okay, can
look
we
at
not-
the pubic area of the statue. Should I blow it up?
No, don't blow it up. Don't.
Okay, see now, look
I
at the
thought we were
pubic
talking
area.
about her feet. Okay.
That's not what a camel toe is. A camel toe is when they see your vulva outlined through your underwear.
I never heard of that.
You should be fortunate.
You learn stuff every day.
You're
on this-
fortunate.
on this
Now,
show.
I came
Here-
to Exterior and learned about a camel
Here's
toe.
what you guys are going to do since Mario took us to that next level. You're going
I'm
to
breaking
pick,
down shit today.
Here's an athlete that you're going to pick whose photo,
I'll blow her up.
her photo, will probably go down historically. If you had to pick
beautiful.
one or two athletes just off the top of your head that will turn around and look back and say, this is how she looked. She made history. Will it happen in tennis? Will it happen in basketball? Will it happen in another sport? Mario, you're on the court now. Will a photo of the present day, the way nudity is being presented in sports, will we find that happening with a present day athlete, a female?
Oh, I think sure you will. I think it has been acceptable to a certain degree in our generation. It's a resurgence. If anything, the youth behind us is more free with those things.
Right.
And so, no, I think you're going to see more of it. I actually think it's a beautiful picture. Yeah. I wouldn't be ashamed of my mom.
Right.
Having a nude photos like that. And I say that even too about the women pregnant series.
Right.
I actually love those.
Yeah. Yeah. See, and so the question is, will religion continue to fight against the progressive move of sports being not only endemic to a culture, but to an individual? Will it continue to fight? Will we see religion, because of the stance and the traditional ways, continue to be a brick and mortar series?
They too busy paying off the little boys they own.
I'm sorry. I didn't really, let me stop. No.
He went too busy paying them off.
Okay.
They distracted right now.
Okay.
You're not getting a whole lot of official word from the religions.
No,
any of them, because they all kind of doing dirt.
Yeah, they better just sit quiet and be quiet.
That's why you need to. Maybe you just have to be your own practitioner and studier of religion, and not let anybody define it.
Will Poland finally get caught up with the rest of the world when they see?
Ooh, don't you
Maybe.
tell?
I'm saying
Warsaw's gonna be ticked off with you.
I'm just saying, if they are taking a stance on their morality, I'm saying
they got to. Poland's been having some trouble.
Somebody's got to hold on to the old.
They historically get their ass kicked over and over.
Oh, they do, and they always make jokes about them.
I understand.
No, because everybody conquers them, but they're like a lot of places.
They're like you remember in school there was always that one kid that everybody picked on.
Like boogers in the nose all the time.
Yeah, something like that. I knew somebody like that in my class.
Yeah, I always.
That's terrible. Well, that okay. We understand. Let me go to the second topic. I'm not going to be able to get to the third one. I'm going to leave it over for tomorrow. I want to go over to what we call the partying of Johnny Manziel. And if you don't know him, of course, the Heisman Trophy winner.
Oh, he's bad.
He comes from an upper class, what they call money family.
That's the quarter. That was the. What team was it, Vic?
Texas A&M.
Oh yeah, he was bad.
Right,
You guys are scrambling, running freshman
That's right.
as a freshman, right?
They don't realize how this man rolls. He comes from a family of money. So when he's rolling down in his cars and stuff,
Which one?
on the right.
Oh.
You don't know LeBron.
I know. Don't worry about it. Don't
You see, I want everybody to vote. At least that's why she's not polluted by popular culture.
My God,
she is not
and
polluted.
she is on our sports segment here. That's okay.
She's
DeVoe.
not polluted. Your mind is pure, free of current.
Wow,
events.
DeVoe.
I'm sorry.
You just threw yourself under the bus.
Okay, I just try to be honest.
PMC just said, "Wow."
Okay. Well, then continue on. This is the part where I say this is where maybe parenting and age gets in the way. You know, the Archie Manning camp is widely known because of the present day quarterbacks of Eli and Peyton. They're going to be Hall of Famers. So here's Johnny Manziel, and he's in the news because Archie had to send him home because he was partying too much. So in this day and age, everybody's saying, well, stock gonna drop. Media's talking about it. Oh, man, this is not the behavior you want to have. Here's the part where I say, don't old folks get in the way and traditional media gets in the way. How often do any professional athletes in your mind, Mario, don't party? Just try to
the damn writers used to party before their ass got old,
right,
and had to start spending all the extra money buying Viagra.
Thank you. Now let me ask you this: Isn't it true that the owners, the execs, all of them party, but they might not use DJs? They might not use the same. They all party.
Their parties are a little different.
So let me ask you this:
DeVoe, that's what I told you. DeVoe produced.
I know that.
Parties.
She knows what's up. She knows what's up. So here's my question. Simple. If you are a party person, in the eyes of the public, social media, will your stock rise or will it drop come time to make out that new first-time NFL contract? Mario, what do you think?
It's going to rise like DeVoe on a sweaty night. Don't you advise you rise up and dance alone in your bedroom?
Don't compare that with me.
It'll rise like DeVoe.
All right. Now, let me ask you this, DeVoe. Put in another perspective here. You're right, PMC. He will be fine. But they got to create the story. And if this guy has that, let me ask you this, DeVoe, simply. Wonder if he's the all-encompassing, I take care of myself, I'm really nice, I'm a gentleman, I'm not out there, I'm not swagging, versus the one that says, I got a little swag.
I'm swagging, I'm doing it all, I'll do you too.
As for women, which one would they want?
Saying that too.
Which
I want the
one?
one that doesn't have the swag.
Are you serious?
Bullshit. You said a liar.
No, that fake,
please, fake ass image.
Thank you.
Oh, give me a break.
Come
on, boo. Where's my sound effect? Where's my damn sound effect?
I can't believe that. Wait a minute. You guys are going on too long about that.
Wait a minute. Are you trying to tell me that you don't like a little step in your brothers? And when I say brothers, it's not a black thing.
I know what you're saying. Okay.
You want the conservative?
Just because my exes have a little swag doesn't mean
whatever.
I couldn't be attracted to one that didn't.
You know, y'all women, that's why y'all in therapy. At least we know what we want. That's right. We all up front.
Wait a minute.
I know that a man with too much swag and is going to be too much work.
What? Maybe wonder if he puts that work into you.
Ooh.
Now, what is the work involved? I still know. So what is the work you have to do?
Okay, Mac, you guys do not have me on blast. Okay.
Okay, so
I don't know what the work is.
So bottom line is this: everybody knows that you have to be almost brainless to think that none of the pros are having party time.
They're all having party time.
So
most of them. Not
I
all,
would
not
if I was
all,
young.
Not all, but
Thank you.
Back when I had a penis, I was partying.
It's part of the curriculum.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
So this is a non-story, isn't it? It's a
the
non-story.
story is who they partying with.
Right.
Can we see some of the babes?
No, you're not going to see that.
Oh.
So let me just say this: the Manning
Mac said
cap.
that was jacked up.
No, I'm just saying this: if they had to send him home, because Archie Manning had to send him home, it was because of exhaustion from partying. That's it.
Oh man.
So it's not a big. It's not a big deal.
But here's what I want to say.
Everybody.
When you are on that level, and you're doing what you're doing, and there's 1,000 people paying, more than 1,000 people paying to see you, your responsibility is your career. Partying is not part of that.
Let me ask you.
You understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
So I'm not saying that they shouldn't party,
right?
But one of the things that they need to mature themselves in the fact that you can't go too far because you make money by pleasing those people out there and doing what you do.
Do you go to parties?
More specific. Let me be more specific. I'm still not sure what I'm supposed to do and not. Is any boning allowed? That's what no. Because I just say, if I was young at that age, got a money in the car, I'm boning something.
I'm saying boning is not the problem.
So
too much boning?
Well, can we have a bone ratio?
Okay,
like how many bones a week is too many?
I mean, with athletes, sometimes they can't even have sex because they're right when they're training, right? They're not supposed to have sex. Isn't that what it is?
But DeVoe.
That's what I heard, that they're not supposed to because they're in training.
Now, let me ask you this, DeVoe. Seriously, let me ask you this. Have you, in your fashion endeavors, doing your work, gone to fashion parties?
That is different.
Yes or no?
We're not out there on the courtyard. On the court. bouncing a ball. You know what I'm saying? It's not physical like that. I mean, athletes have a different responsibility.
Okay, I'm just saying, a person in shape at that age can have sex 5 times a week and jack off twice that many times, right?
Hey.
And that would almost be normal, right?
Yeah, look, we're talking about
how many orgasms is a person in shape at 23?
Wait a minute, how do we get to orgasms?
I'm just saying, so DeVoe said they can't party. I'm saying what kind
I didn't say you can't.
I'm saying
I said
partying, not
too
girls.
Much, like he said, his problem was he was
I say alcohol and drugs.
Yeah.
I'm talking about alcohol
bring
and
you
drugs.
down.
I'm saying you do have to be careful about sex, but I'm just saying, can you imagine trying to hold back your hormones when you're physically in shape as an athlete?
You can't.
And you're in top physical shape. The women are in top physical shape.
Yeah.
And you got money in your pocket and
Look.
how do you? What are you trying to say? Just say no.
No, DeVoe.
Okay, hey, I'm reading what PMC said because he's making a lot of sense. Okay,
How do you know?
Let me help you, DeVoe, before you go there. That's not we don't really want to follow your train of thought.
Yeah.
Your train of thought is this. When you're young and you're out of college and you're just removed from being still under 25 years of age with a gap between 20 and 25, you're looking to have as much fun as you can, right?
and I get that.
Okay, so I'm just saying.
I'm not saying they can't have fun. I'm not.
Right.
Saying
I'm saying
that.
this.
What I'm saying. What I don't hear what you're saying. You said too much
they
already.
put DeVoe in his body right now.
Oh yeah.
Any of us, if we were morphed into his body right now,
Yeah, you'll be done.
we would all go crazy immediately. We would all be like,
No.
Oh,
and Mac,
come on.
I am not Mother Teresa of Pack Stereo. Thank you very
If
much.
you are suddenly 23
I am
with
not.
millions of dollars.
I would not do that.
Oh, DeVoe,
Oh,
bullshit.
Mario, no shit.
You wouldn't be partying.
I would not.
You are suddenly 23 again.
I was 23.
with $1 million.
Okay, and I had some money when maybe not $1 million. I had a lot of money when I was
Well, you
23.
spend most of your time meditating.
No, I'm not saying that, and I'm not saying I didn't party. I did party, but I wasn't.
Everybody does.
I mean, but okay.
I'm just saying, I would go nuts. Can you imagine Mac transported PMC, any of us, Vic, you, 23 again
With a
with
lot of
$1
money.
million.
All I'm saying is, like what PMC said, don't forget how you're making a living. That's all I'm saying.
We would
Don't
all forget. We would all forget.
Okay.
The minute I morphed into his body, I'm amnesia. I'm going crazy.
Well, they would have put you on restriction.
I'm just saying, you guys, I think when you're old, you forget what it felt like to be consumed by the passion of youth.
Look, PMC said it was Tiger Woods' downfall. Okay,
It's everybody's downfall.
All right.
It's been the downfall since it was discovered.
DeVoe, let me say something. You can actually party and not have to go and abuse relationships, abuse drinking, abuse smoking, whatever it is. You can just party a lot.
Right.
Within the context that you're doing nothing wrong.
When you get up in the morning and go to training, don't
That's all I'm
trip.
saying.
Is that drugs and alcohol?
Okay.
Yeah,
And
see?
That's what you can't do.
Okay,
You
yeah,
cannot
that's what
do.
I'm saying. That's what I'm trying
You
to
have
say.
social repercussions and maybe disease from
Whether
sex.
you're rich or not, you shouldn't be
Right,
doing it.
right.
Period.
But
okay?
drugs and alcohol will end your career
It
quickly.
will. Thank you. Thank you.
And look, you can party
That's
a
what I
lot.
said.
You can,
All right, why you say that?
Because I really couldn't find the words.
Drugs and alcohol.
And this is my new sports.
And I'm not answering your
done.
question,
Okay, do
Mac.
some boning.
I read your question, but I'm
Put a
not
helmet on
answering
that
it.
soldier.
Like I said, you guys.
Somebody got to tap those
And if
cheerleaders.
those freaks in the NBA are waiting in the locker room for those guys, they need to be chained up and
Ooh, yes.
put in a cellar.
I got one. Bring him over here. A little late at night.
As I want to tell you guys, thank you for joining Nunu Sports. Somehow we go into a direction of parenting when we talk about the cautions of partying. Notice I like to say the 3 syllables.
But
4.
money is drugs and opens lots of doors.
Ooh.
Not all.
I hope so.
Money is a
I hope
drug
so.
and it opens up lots of
I
doors.
need some doors open.
Thank you, PNC.
In fact, you can bring some doors over here next time you come.
I'm out. They're gone. My segment is gone. I'm getting out of here. I can't take it.
Waiting for DeVoe to bring some of the girls over here.
So Mario can embarrass me? I don't think so.